Brothers and sisters, we celebrate today the beginning of Catholic Schools Week. Last Sunday at all of our Masses, Deacon Bill Grimes spoke of the power of the witness offered by the New Hope Medical Clinic in Owingsville in Bath County, Kentucky. For decades, bishops who have guided the life of the church in central and eastern Kentucky have maintained that the ministry offered by Catholic hospitals and Catholic schools are among the strongest means of evangelization and breaking down the barriers created by prejudice and lack of positive contact. One of the goals of Catholic Schools Week is to express our gratitude for the dedication, professionalism, and faith of our school's faculty and staff, to express our gratitude to key volunteers, and to offer appreciation and encouragement to all parents who make the sacrifice to send their children to Catholic schools. This month, a new Catholic organization is coming to life in our diocese, the Catholic Education Opportunities Foundation. This foundation has the goal of offering financial support for the tuition of students whose families are in need. It is a tremendously encouraging investment that speaks of our faith. Here at Christ the King, the most extensive ministry we have is our school. The ministry which touches the most lives and households is our school. The ministry which is at the heart of our goal of developing intentional disciples, preparing the students for life, to live their lives as followers of Jesus. It's our school. Lexington Catholic High School seniors of 2019 can be described as 98% college-bound, 87% admitted to the college of their first choice, with more than 20,000 hours of community service, more than $22 million worth of merit scholarships having been awarded, 9 governor's scholars, and over $800,000 in tuition assistance granted annually. On a personal level, I want to say that I went to a Catholic grade school and high school, and graduated from Newport Catholic High School in 1964. And I can speak for my brother and for myself. Many of our best friends today are men we went to school with during those formative years. The essence of a Catholic school is to prepare the students to live the good news of Jesus. If we simply survey some of the key themes in our scripture readings for today's Mass, we can see some ways that a Catholic school education and immersion in a Catholic school's environment and culture all nurture the way of a Christ-centered life, a life of happiness and joy, a life which will make a difference. A key aspect of living a good life is prayer. Prayer is first and foremost listening to God and having the desire to follow where God is leading us. Just like the first apostles let go of their lifestyles that they were comfortable with, and they followed the call of Jesus. A Catholic school teaches the value of prayer, and prayer is built into every day. And prayer helps us to live our lives facing the unexpected and facing the challenges of life. Now, in the gospel passage and in the first reading, the Israeli regions of Naphtali and Zebulun are described as areas which contemporaries regarded as worthless. And yet there were places where the light of God's grace would shine most brilliantly. In the lands of Zebulun and Naphtali, Jesus began his ministry. These readings remind youth that no matter where they are in this world, they can share and radiate the light of Christ. A Catholic school teaches students to live with charity and compassion and to trust the worth and the dignity of every person, no matter what their location, no matter where they have come from, no matter what their situation in life. A Catholic school teaches students to live with faith and hope and charity, and to share faith, hope, and charity. No matter in what era we live, whether it is the baby boomer time, Generation X or Y, the era of nones, youth always struggle to forge their identity, to discover who they are and who they are not. Youth is a time of peer pressure and confusion and some rebellion and hot and cold relationships with the adult world of their parents. And Jesus begins his ministry just like John the Baptist. Repent. It's time to start fresh. Of course, life is not always easy, and family life is not always a smooth path. No teen is perfect, and no parent is perfect. And it's in a sense that Jesus is basically saying to all our families, let yourself be forgiven and offer forgiveness, and forgive yourselves as needed. St. Paul deals with this same theme of identity as he needs to correct the people of Corinth, who are putting more value in their preacher than on Jesus and his message. St. Paul is basically saying who he is and who he is not. Jesus offers hope and forgiveness in the deserts and the valleys of our homes. And the love, which a Catholic school's faculty and staff have for their students, is a hallmark of their ministry. And the cherishing of the individual personalities in each student sends messages of trust and confidence. And their belief in the students, which the faculty of a Catholic school can radiate, not only helps the students and their families gracefully navigate the choppy waters of growing up, but this love also radiates and grows into a window that shows us the love of Jesus. Because of these factors, and factors like this, I believe in and love the Catholic schools throughout our mission diocese, and particularly our school here at Christ the King.